All right, well, throughout these weeks, Meghan was hectically directing the wedding plans. Oh gosh, can you imagine what a bridezilla she was? I mean, there is nobody I would want to be around less when they're planning their wedding than Meghan Markle. Truly, I can't think of a worse experience. Okay, well, inevitably tension was high. What were we expecting? People realized that the rocky relationship between Meghan and Kate was about to really bubble over. Their stark differences couldn't be easily bridged. And at this point, couldn't be concealed either. They just didn't like each other. To avoid the daily comparison between their accommodations in Kensington Palace, Meghan decided it was time for her to move. She just couldn't get over how unfair it was that they were living in Notcott and Kate had a palatial mansion. So because it was just so hard, Meghan said they had to move and they needed an alternative home. First of all, this is wild. This is wild. Notcott is the cutest, okay? You don't have any kids. You're not entertaining any dignitaries. You guys are like the least important royals of all time. Why in the world do you think that you need to live somewhere else? So already, to me, I'm just like, quit your whining, okay? If that's free lodging, be quiet. But even if that were not so, why is it that you think that you need to be moving right before the wedding? Why don't you just get married first? Okay, and then you can move house. But it's like, could we just get our priorities straight? Like, this is the time, there's just so much going on. You're new to the family. They're rushing you into the family. They're bulldozing over a ton of their own rules and a ton of their own traditions to speed you up into the family. Everybody is going like flat out for you. Now the wedding's being planned. There's like huge budget. Blowout of the budget. You keep getting more and more money. And then to top it all off, you're like, and I need a new house. Okay, because I'm not going to live across the street from Kate anymore and her rubbing my nose in all her stuff. I mean, already Meghan would have been too much for me to bear. But then when she came, waddling into the offices to say that she needed something else on her little chicken legs, I would have just said, girl, take a seat. Look at the laundry list of things that we have to do for you already. Finding you a new home? Are you kidding me right now? Get out of here. All right, well, she said she had to find somewhere else to live. So they found this place near Soho Farmhouse. Can you even believe it? Way out, Chipping Norton in Oxfordshire, they decide that they are going to go live right next to Soho Farmhouse. I find that to be the weirdest thing of all. Her connection to Soho House, you guys, I believe it's nefarious. I just do. At this point, I think it's weird. And I will never understand what's going on with Marcus Anderson. I mean, you guys. It's so weird. So why are they living right next to Soho House? Like, if I were Harry, I would just be like,
can you please explain what's going on at Soho House? I mean, you're there a lot, and now we've got to go live right next door. Something's not adding up. I don't know what it is. But I feel like 1 and 1 is not making 2 here.
So, despite all odds, Harry decides he's going to rent right next door to Soho House. And he found this converted Cotswold barn on the Great 2 estate. And so there he is with his wife where they can entertain all their American friends and Harry can have his crowd over. The thing that's weird is Meghan never has any British friends over, probably because there weren't any. She had no British friends. She had a couple of her American friends that she was still dragging out there from time to time. And Harry had his people. But why did they need to make this big move right before the wedding? I'll never know.